Today we're going to fill out a general power of attorney form from the website powerofattorneyform.com. So to start, this is the general power of attorney form. This notice in the beginning on page 1 just lets you know what the whole form is about. Just standard attorney language to make sure that you're protected if you try to use this power of attorney form. So to get started, the first blank is the name of the person granting power, or otherwise known as the principal, which would be the person, as it says, granting power to someone else. So let's just use the example here. A little slow. Johnny Appleseed. And the street address is 123 Apple Way. Of course, these are just fictitious addresses. The city of the principal, we'll have them live in Appleville. State, let's just use Kansas. Now here is where, in this blank, where you're going to write in the name of the agent or attorney in fact. And what that is the person that's going to be handling your affairs, you're handling your power of attorney, we'll say. So we'll just use Johnny's wife, Anna Appleseed. I don't know if that was really his wife's name. And we'll hope she lives at the same address. City, Appleville. State, Kansas. And so below is just a couple of things that you can click that authorize the agent to have power in that suggested area. So if you want her or him to have power for your real estate transactions, you just go down and click. We'll skip the banking. We don't want her to have banking authorization. But you just basically go down here and click down. I mean, it would make sense, I'm sure, for you to pretty much have this all clicked. But, everyone's different. So you just go down and now this is where if the attorney of fact name above is unable or unwilling to serve. So say Johnny Appleseed's wife is not able to act in his presence because he's not there, and you need a backup attorney in fact or agent. Excuse me. This is where you would have your backup agent, just in case. You just never know. Say you're in the hospital and Anna gets in a car accident on the way. So we're going to use Johnny Appleseed's brother, Michael Appleseed. And, we just write his street address, his city, state. It's pretty much the same generic stuff. And we're going to date this today's date. And this again is just for Johnny Appleseed to understand exactly the agreement that he's signing. So you would just write your name, the 7th day, January, and you would just, and then once you, some people do electronic signatures, but I would suggest that you print this out and sign it. In some states, you're going to have to check and see, require 2 witnesses or a notary. Some states require just a notary. Some states, it depends on the state that you're living in. Remember, power of attorney forms are under the state laws, not federal laws. So you have to go to your state and find out where it is. But this is just for you to print the name of the witnesses who witness the agreements, or this agreement. And some states ask you to have a notary witness the signatures. Now, a public notary is just basically a legal witness that's recognized by the state. I don't want to get into the whole description of it, but you can find one and every single bank branch because banks need them for loan documents. Pretty much every bank employee is a notary. And so you can easily go into your local branch bank, and I know Bank of America charges a small fee, but they would be the ones filling all this out, so you don't have to worry about any of this. And you would be signing all this whole page in front of them. So don't worry about this until you get in front of the notary. You would just print this out, go to your local bank, or if you don't have a local bank near you that you can use, you can go to a place called 123notary.com. It's just like the numbers 123notary.com, and they have a pretty good directory of all the notaries in the area of the United States. But that's how you fill out a general power of attorney form from powerofattorneyform.com.